Good evening, beautiful family. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to another live stream. It is Sunday, the 24th of October, 2021.
I am resilient. I trust the movement. I negate the chaos. Uplift the negative. I'll show up at the table again and again and again. I'll close my mouth and learn to listen. Whoa, 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 whoa.
These are the sisters rising Appalachia with their song Resilience.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Welcome, family.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's good to be here with you again.
These times are poignant. The winds have shifted.
A song of a bit of resilience towards the week that is coming ahead of us. We will need it. I am very much aware that we have buffering issues today in the live stream. I believe that by next week it will be fixed. But yeah, it is what it is. What can we do? We can only do our best, and that's all we can do. Welcome, family. It's good to be here with you tonight again. Let me get the microphone a bit closer to me so you can all hear me loud and clear, baby. Okay, so let's say hello to the love chat room. Let's see what's happening in the chat room. Chat room, here you are. Hello, Nicole. Hello, Tanya. Shalom, Dana. Hola, hermano John. Hello, Jesse. Hello, brother Chris. Thank you, my beautiful brother, Chris and Juliet. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Mansi. Namaste. Hello, beautiful Simone. You love the song, awesome. Hello, Bridget. Much love. Thank you, my darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Always good to receive your support and your love, family. Always, always good. So this week we have a bit of an energy that is kind of like supporting the lyrics that are coming up now. Listen to this.
I'm made of thunder. I'm made of lightning. I'm made of dirt, yeah. Made of the fine things. My father taught me that I'm a speck of dust and this world was made for me. So let's go and try our luck, said. I've got my roots down, 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 deep.
That's it.
I've got my roots
Down, 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 down. Dig those roots down, down, down. A bit of supporting songs and music for us, for this time that we live in, just to give us a bit of reassurance of the resilience that we all need in this time, for the strength and to be grounded in us, in our roots of who we are, who we know that we are, our truth, our belief. And now of course we are moving to the Mahamritanya mantra, as in every love stream we aim to do. Those of you who wish to listen to it in the background for you, it's called Mahamritanya mantra. You can look for it on YouTube, and it looks like that. A mantra for healing and peace for each and every one of us, for all the planet, for all of humanity. May all beings be safe and protected. May all beings be healed and find peace within them. That is the prayer we carry. So this is playing in the background as we do our love stream. Let me know if the audio is alright. I know that the visual is very lagging, but let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. That would be good to know while the mantra is playing in the background. What can I tell you, family? What can I tell you? It's pretty intense out there. We spoke about it last week. We said it's gonna be intense, you know. So here it is, the intense times. And to signify the intensity to the maximum potential, we have yesterday entered officially the Scorpio season. Happy birthdays to all the Scorpios. I'm surrounded by them in my personal life. So as a good Taurus, you know, I've got a good opposition with the Scorpios in my life. Hello, Bridget. Thank you, my darling. Hello, Grace. Grace from Brisbane. Hello, Don from England. Hello, Sister Jules. Hello, Michelle and Josh. Sandy. Oh, thank you for your love, beautiful people. Hello, Christy. Hello, hola, hermano Stefan. Newcastle. Tomorrow in Byron. That's my brother. That's my brother. He's on the go. He's on action. Audio is good. Thank you. Roll King, welcome. And Dana. Awesome. Cool. If the audio is good, we know we can cruise along and now talk a bit about and da and cha and ka and intense times. We can never be fully prepared for intense times, even though we prepare ourselves in many ways. We can never really be fully prepared to the intensity, because intensity is intensity, simple as that. But yeah, last week we had the full moon in Aries. Let me now bring it in front of my eyes so I can start talk to you astrology. I'm gonna aim to do tonight love stream a bit shorter than usual. I was a bit struggling to get this live stream going because of some personal challenges, but resilience. I'll show up at the table again and again and again, no matter what. That's the thing. That's the thing we all need to show in these times. Resilience, to never give up, to keep on showing up to the table, no matter how challenging it may be, no matter how intense it may be, no matter how dark it may be. We just need to keep on showing up to the table and do our best. Gustavo, hey, beautiful Gustav and Nicole and April. Oh, all three of you together, beautiful. I can see your faces smiling in front of me. And hello, Ken. Thank you so much for your love, Ken. Kimberly Ballet from Byronshire, the Scorpio in the house. Yeah, baby. We've got Bharat as the Scorpio. Soon will join us. And we got Kimberly the Scorpio. We are not short on Scorpios, put it like that. So, 7:07 on the clock. Sunday the 24th of October. Here we are. This is how we look like. What's going on? The moon is right now coming off Black Moon Lilith in Gemini. So moon entered Gemini and she's in Gemini. Mercury 12 degrees Libra, 52 minutes, about to move into the 13th. So Mercury retrograded last week until the 10th degree, stationed in opposition to Chiron. We spoke about it. Mercury stationed Chiron as Mars was squaring Pluto. But now Mercury is already on the 12th degree, about to enter the 13th degree in a few hours. Mars is on the 25th degree of Libra. In the final 4 degrees now is going to enter tonight into the 26th degree, the final last 3 degrees of Mars in Libra, which means that now the Mars, we will talk about it all. Sun is on the 1st degree Scorpio. Since yesterday afternoon, the Sun entered Scorpio and began the official Scorpio season, which we will talk about too. The moon nodes have shifted to the 1st degree of Sagittarius and Gemini, which means that this is the last final 2 degrees of the nodes in Gemini Sagittarius. It will take at least a month and a half. Usually when the nodes come into the 1st degree, the final degree of the sign, they kind of stay there for like a while. So now we've got like a month and a half of this going on here. And then there is the 0 degree, and then only then they will move into Scorpio, Taurus, in January 2022. So this is the final degree, critical initiative degree of the nodes on the 1st degree, which is very important to know. If you remember this from the past love streams, this is the area, 1st degree of Gemini, it's the Pleiades. So the north node of the moon is now channeling directly into the Pleiades, and from the Pleiades where we are to go in our future, and how the future of humanity, of planet Earth, and each one of us will need to look like. And yeah, there's more. I'm just giving you the basic platform which we will operate on from now on. Okay, so Moon Gemini, Mercury here, Libra, Mercury and Mars in Libra, Sun moved into Scorpio, Moon nodes on the 1st final degree, Venus 17 degrees Sagittarius, you can say begins to conjunct Juno, the goddess of sacred relationship and marriage, the highest goddess of our sacred unions. So this is a very powerful conjunction of Venus and Juno in Sagittarius. Pluto moving forward now, direct, 24 degree of Capricorn. Saturn moving direct on the 7th degree, Aquarius. Jupiter moving direct on the 22nd degree, Aquarius. Neptune still retrograding on the 20th degree of Pisces. Chiron retrograding on the 9th degree of Aries. And Uranus retrograding on the 13 degrees of Taurus. So this is the only retrograding planets now, okay? Chiron is not a planet, it's an asteroid, so it's Neptune and Uranus are the last planets that are still retrograding. Interesting fact to know that Uranus and Neptune rules the subconscious, the unconscious, and the higher conscious. So this kind of shows us that there is a lot of subconscious, unconscious patterns which are kind of like happening in the background for retrospection, redefinition, realization, understanding, disclosure. You know, Neptune deals with the lies and illusions, deceptions, propaganda, media, medicine, health, in the kind of like health system and the media system, and magic, black magic, white magic, and also the dream time, spirit. So the higher self, the higher divine love essence that we are, is retrograding in Pisces, its home sign. And Uranus rules the messages from out of space and time, from the higher self, from the kind of alien up there whoop dimension self, kind of bringing down to us revelations, sudden unexpected aha, enlightenment or so called, or kind of like maverick ideas, realizations, kind of like, oh my God, I just realized something. So the fact that both of them are the only one retrograding giving us a bit of indication of a backdrop, and that's the general scan. But now as we kind of really tune in more into it, we can see that as we speak, we are having these trines. You see these blue trines. Mercury, direct in Libra, is trining the Moon and Black Moon Lilith in Gemini. So on an emotional feeling manner, since the full moon was in Aries, okay? Here, let me take you back to the full moon so we can actually have some law and order in the love stream. There we go. There it is. 24. So the full moon, taking you back. We spoke about it a lot last week. If you want a reminder, you can just always go and listen to last week's love stream. Full moon was on Thursday, the recent Thursday, at 1:57 a.m. So the night of Wednesday night, okay? Very intense, very powerful full moon, because it was moon in Aries in opposition to Sun conjunct Mars in Libra. Mars is the ruler of Aries. And both of them were squaring Pluto. Representing where we have been abused by power, abused by sex, abused by money, where we've been suppressed, where we've been restricted. And this full moon is kind of like we are feeling it as it hurt us, our ego self, Aries, the structure of lower self. Chiron is in Aries, so it involved with our wounding and our insecurities and our vulnerability. The moon passed Chiron on the way to the full moon, so it's kind of like all the wounds were triggered and activated, the insecurities of the past, any wounding on any level as kind of came up to the surface to be felt as the moon was rising into the full moon. And then she came to oppose the sun and Mars in Libra, saying, I am feeling like that and I need you to do something about it in order to install Libra, justice, fairness, equality, in relationships in my life. So it's like, please Mars, take action for me. Please, masculine, divine masculine, ego, self, believe in yourself and take action for me. And the sun, the soul essence, the I am, please step up and speak for me, speak for my truth, defend me, protect me in the court of law against whatever's going on there, against any person who's trying to alienate and discriminate and do things to me. And it's to everyone, basically, right? Mercury being in Libra as well, was in Libra on the full moon. So there's a lot of Libra, a lot of justice, a lot of fairness, a lot of equality is on the table to be installed. And it was all opposing the self feelings and emotions on the full moon in Aries, which we have initiated and will only end next week. Not this week, next week on the new moon. So we are on this journey of releasing and letting go of all that while we take in action in order to manifest what we need to manifest once we get to the new moon in Sagittarius. In Scorpio. So yeah, basically that's what's going on there from the full moon. So the main thing was that square to Pluto. But there was also there was other things which we spoke of. But let's move on. We then we look at the days, and then we moved into Friday. And on Friday, the moon came on top of Uranus just to create kind of like shocking, unexpected kind of emotions, feelings, events that might have made us feel Taurus, unsafe, unstable, insecure. Changes are happening in our life which are kind of like maybe shocking or traumatizing. And this happened at the same time that Mars was really starting to square Pluto, 24, 22 Pluto, and Mars 24. And as we move by the hours, let's move one day forward, not too much, let's move hours until Mars will kick there. 22, where are you, Mars? I've lost you. Yeah, there you are. Okay, here is Mars coming into the square to Pluto. Friday at 3:05 p.m. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. 3:05 p.m. on Friday, when everything opened up and everyone went to the street. It was hilarious. There was like a line of 20 men for the barber downstairs. People were taking pictures of people standing in line for barber. And as the community reported from all around Melbourne, many car accidents. There was a gunman on the loose outside of a school in, where was that? South Melbourne, I think, or somewhere there. I don't remember exactly. There's been a few reports of violent events, incidents happening in the public between individuals. And and that's what I've kind of prepared you for, Pluto rules abuse of power. And it's in Capricorn by people that may kind of force their way after the fiery new full moon in Aries, that everyone feel like what they want to do, everyone feeling fired up. And for the Pluto to square Mars in Libra is like, oh my God, the warriors are on the loose, like taking action that is unjust, unfair. And yeah, that's what we had on Friday. So if you had any experiences on Thursday into Friday, Saturday, which could have been unsettling, could have been really threatening your sense of empowerment or your sense of safety. Maybe you witnessed things, maybe you read things or watched things or listened to things, or maybe things came at you which could have felt disempowering or abusive, abuse of power, abuse of money, abuse of sex. That's pretty much it. And to have that like literally a day and a half after the full moon in Aries is quite intense. So this is how we enter this weekend. And so on top of this kind of square of Mars to Pluto, at the same time Mars was exactly squaring Pluto, the moon was coming on top of Uranus. So it's kind of like shocking, traumatic, unexpected feelings in physical reality, which threatens your sense of safety, stability, and that. Intense, very, very intense. That happened also as the sun was already on the 28 degree to a 58 minute of Libra. So the critical final degree was like, I have to stand up for myself. I have to defend myself in the face of discrimination, in the face of abuse of power, in the face of people telling me who I am, people trying to criminalize me, people try to defame me, people try to discriminate me, people try to make me look as a bad person because they abuse their power on top of me. And it's like all this is happening while Mercury, the mind, intellect, communication, Mars, the masculine warrior, the sun, the soul essence I am, all of them in Libra saying, stand up for me and demand justice, represent me and demand justice and fairness and equality. and stand up for what you deserve, and don't be afraid of asking for what you deserve. Find your courage, Mars. Find your bravery, Mars, to oppose this oppression and suppression of power and abuse of the past. Pluto entered Capricorn in 2008, so reflect in your life what has been going on in your life since 2008, which is kind of coming to friction right now. I know exactly what it is for me. So this was really, really cooking Friday, right? And, on top of that, Venus, 15 degrees, was also kind of quincunxing the moon in Taurus. So it's kind of like, oh my God. I want to feel good. I want to feel optimistic. I want to feel positive, but I'm experiencing all this feeling. What is the wisdom in this? Venus is asking. What am I learning from this? What kind of higher knowledge is coming to me? And what is the natural law of the universe saying to me, that's Sagittarius, about these feelings that I'm having while I'm facing this suppression of power, right? In a good way, you may have found yourself kind of reclaiming your power by standing your line, by standing your ground, and in standing in the opposition of something that tried to abuse you, and you just knew what's the wisdom in that and what's the higher knowledge in that. So you've acted with wisdom, with knowledge, and you kind of installed the balancing act that you needed on your moon, feminine emotion in Taurus, as she was passing Uranus, which it was not easy. Not easy. So yeah, that was Friday. Take it to Saturday. Here comes Saturday. Venus moved to 16. Sun, 29 degrees, 58 minutes. Let's take it to the moment that the Sun has moved into Scorpio, people. Dum 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 dum. Here is the Sun in Scorpio. The Sun entered Scorpio on Saturday, 3:51 p.m. Melbourne time. Okay. So we are literally 27 and a half hours ago. The Sun entered Scorpio and began the Scorpio season. What kind of a song can we find for Scorpio season? I know. Okay. Scorpio season. Let's talk about Scorpio season while I play this beautiful song in the background by a brother called Nick Barber. Okay? There it is. Let me talk to you about Scorpio season as you listen to this song. Scorpio season. Scorpio deals with Shambhala, the underworld, the creepy crawlers, the shadows, our deepest fears, our deepest traumas, abuse of power, abuse of sex, abuse of money, lies, cheat, betrayal, abandonment, rejection. All the most uncomfortable, unpleasant, intense feelings of Scorpio are coming now, and this song should be remembered. When you let go of fear, the truth will appear, so simple and clear. This will be the song for Scorpio season. When you let go of fear, the truth will appear, so simple and clear. There's a feeling inside, so deep and so wide, so open and free. When our love is revealed, all beings are healed, so naturally. When you let go of fear, the truth will appear, so simple and clear. Remember this one, family. Remember this one for this month. When you let go of fear, the truth will appear, so simple and clear. let your light show the way, forever to stay in this circle. Let your heart be your guide to lead you inside where love never ends. When you let go of fear. This song, you need to sing it a lot in Scorpio season, especially when you're afraid, especially when fear knocks on your door, especially when your traumas knock on your door, especially when you feel really shaken, really threatened, really afraid.
You can only let go and be swept out to sea. This journey will end where it started, my friend,
in the heart's mystery. Very important song. Scorpio season. I believe that we all have been rejected sometime in our life, if by a lover or a teacher or a parent or an uncle or a friend or a job or anything. We all know rejection in our life. I believe that most of us has been abandoned in some way, or felt abandoned, if by creator, the most common sense of abandonment by many people on earth, feeling abandoned by spirit, abandoned by the divine love, or so is the illusion of the wounded self. But I also believe that most of us have been abandoned by other people, by the system, betrayed. I believe that most of us, if not all of us, have been betrayed in the past by someone. Most possibly we are being betrayed right now by someone. And it's sad when someone betrays your trust. It's sad when someone betrays your love. When someone betrays who you have been for that person. It's sad. It hurts. It's painful. It's unpleasant. It's shocking. It's traumatizing. That is Scorpio. It's also very intense, Scorpio, because we are dealing with the deepest wounds, the deepest traumas, the deepest fears, the deepest pain. It's the most intense feelings we have. It's the most intense experiences we have in life. Those are the main archetypes of Scorpio. The subject of Scorpio around power and control. Some or more Scorpios are facing with lessons of power and control. Many Scorpios find themselves abused throughout their life in a sense of power and control. They might have faced a situation where they didn't have control over something they couldn't stop or prevent it from happening or do anything about it because they were little children while they were being abused by another, sexually, physically, emotionally, mentally. So they felt powerless. Maybe a parent has completely denied them. Maybe a parent has put them down. Maybe a parent has kind of rejected their love, rejected their attention. Maybe a parent abandoned them. And then, when they grow up, they develop relationships, which they don't understand even why, but they develop a pattern of abandoning others, abandoning partners, abandoning family members, abandoning friends, abandoning, rejecting, betraying, cheating, lying, deceiving. Because they are severely wounded deep inside, and they don't know how to find the power to face their severe traumas. And so they just suddenly become agent of trauma, and begin to traumatizing others by utilizing their sexuality, by utilizing money, by utilizing their power, whatever power they may have. It doesn't mean all Scorpios are like that, but many Scorpios experience that. Many Scorpios facilitate that, because that is the archetype of Scorpio. That's what that's what their soul have come to learn. You know, how to face sense of loss, death and rebirth. Scorpio, Pluto, death and rebirth, deep transformation, deep evolution. So it's not that like Scorpios are bad people. It's not that Scorpios are the bad ones in the room. No. Scorpios will facilitate that for you and will experience it for themselves in order to experience deep transformation, in order to achieve deep evolution. That is the kind of essence of that Scorpio, that by facing the fears, by facing the deepest pain, by facing the deepest traumas, by facing abuse of power, abuse of control, abuse of money, of sex, by facing all them, they are being forced to transform, or they're forcing others to transform. They're kind of forcing others to die and to be reborn. And they facing situations where they have to die and to be reborn. And here we are, Scorpio season. Now, is it exciting? No. It's not exciting at all. Not this year. Because on top of the fact that we're going to have a very intense Scorpio season with the Sun, and then Mars will join the Sun, and then Mercury will join them, and Venus will go into Capricorn on top of Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio, and will retrograde in Capricorn. And so on top of the fact that we're going now into Scorpio season, just to know that, you know, in a couple of weeks Venus is going into Capricorn, and then we'll kind of station retrograde on top of Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio. Oh my goodness. Venus rules sexuality. Venus rules pleasures and relationships and love and finance. Finance is about to get real. And anyone who listened to Future Awareness Report over the past 4 years, you can consider yourself safer than many others. But anyone who didn't listen, who has no idea what's coming, there's going to be a lot of suffering, financial suffering, unfortunately, because the Tower of Cards is about to fall apart. We're going to see a lot. And remember, why do you think Halloween is on Scorpio season? Everyone's going out happy, putting spider webs on their fences and skeletons and inviting that kind of creepy crawlers dark vibe into their houses. God bless their souls. I don't blame you if you do that. It's tradition, you know. Personally, on Halloween, I lock the door with extra lock. No tricks, no trees. Thank you very much. No candies and no. Thank you very much. Leave alone. If you're gonna send your kids to knock on doors this year after this lockdown, you better get yourself ready for the fact that your kids are gonna knock on some people who are mentally unstable. So please, if you are a parent and your kids celebrate Halloween and gonna go happy as Larry to knock on doors to get candies, please be aware, society is mentally unwell at the moment. Do not let your kids go by themselves. Be with them. It's a big warning that just came out of nowhere now. Okay? Let me attend the chat room for a moment. Sophie, hello beautiful Sophie. Hello Danielle. Hello Lynn, beautiful sister. Hello Jess. Hello Kelly Jess. Blessing to your mother Jess. Hello Leah. Hello Jules. Oh, it's happening. Okay. Doing it on my TV. Okay. The love stream, I know. Standing positive. Thank you, Eddie, Don. I've got angel wings. I sure hope so. I'm being very challenged, family. Very challenged by the Scorpio season. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling all that I've told you now. I feel it in my personal life loud and clear. Hello, Paula, beautiful Paula. Hello, Bryony. Hello, Tiani. Hello, Alex. Thank you. Happy you enjoyed the singing. Hello, Simone. Natalie from the Northern Rivers and Carly Rasta. Thank you, my darling. Thank you for your love and support, family. You're truly a good family. Truly a good family. So, very intense times ahead of us, family. Very intense times ahead of us. But this week, we have a bit of goodies and a bit of, we have kind of like a pocket of goodies and then kind of a bit of, I'll take you through that. There's an interesting information happening. As I move into now. So this is what I'm showing you on the chart was the square of, what was I, Saturday? Oh, the sun into Scorpio, Saturday. Now as we look, let's see how it works now. Still nothing. I'm coming back. Okay, I believe that now you can see me and hear me. Okay, give me a thumb up if everything's cool, if everyone can see me. Okay, I'm waiting for your comments just to make sure. Ay. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm back. I'm back, baby, I'm back. Scorpio season, don't be afraid. I will always come back. Okay. Ay. I'm back. Dawn, my heart may be hurting, but my spirit is alive and kicking. It's okay. Thank you for your love. Hello, Simone. Hello, Christy. Hello, Tanya. Awesome, everyone. Yay, back. Everyone's excited. Woohoo! Yay! Excellent. Okay. As I said, I don't know if you heard it. Scorpio season. Don't be afraid. Ami will always come back. So, where was I? Where did you lost me? I don't know where I was that you lost me. I have no idea. I was basically talking to you about we moved into today, and now that the sun is on first degree, let's skip it forward. The sun is on first degree Scorpio. As the sun entered first degree Scorpio, there's a very, very important thing to pay attention to, which is your soul calling, the messages you are receiving, and the insights you are gaining right now on this weekend into tomorrow. Very powerful, because the sun is quincunxing the north node of the moon. You see, sun 1 degree 9 minutes, north node of the moon 1 degree 54 minutes. Okay, everyone's happy. Yeah, still buffering. Never mind, I'll fix it next week. Next week I have the internet people coming to fix my internet connection, so it will work better. Hopefully by next week. So yeah, Scorpio Saturday, that's where I worked. Yeah, sending love. Thank you, Roina. Thank you. True family you are. You are true family. That's what they say. Family doesn't have to be by blood. Family is by spirit. And so back to this. Here is the sun on the first degree of Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio, yeah, 9 minutes. And it's quincunxing the north node of the moon on the first degree 54 minutes, which is on the Pleiades family, okay? So there's a Pleiades calling from the higher source of love and light that is coming through. Guidance, channeling messages, communication, understanding, realizations is Gemini. And it is quincunxing the Sun in Scorpio, first degree. So it's like, and first degree, initiative degree of Scorpio is like, it's like you really feel the fear, or you really feel the abuse of power, you really feel the abuse of sexuality or abuse of money, you really feel the danger, you really feel like you know, the death and rebirth process knocking on your door, the deep transformation knocking on your door, the deep evolution knocking on your door, and you kind of go like, oh my god, it's Scorpio season, it's Halloween. Did you hear my warning about Halloween? Please let me know, because it was important. If you've heard my warning about Halloween, let me know if yes or no. Well, yeah, so it's kind of like, as we feel it, it's like knocking on our door. Oh my god, there is a very strong message coming through all of this from the Pleiades, through the north node of the moon on the first degree in Gemini. And it's exactly tomorrow. I'll take you to the exact moment. So pay attention. Very, very important. And this is happening, this is happening while, let's see, Mercury is also, it's amazing, right? As the Sun aligns with the north node of the moon, Mercury is creating the Yod, the finger of God, okay? Uranus, Moon, Mercury, Yod, okay? And the Yod basically represent like a very important things to pay attention to, which is pointing at something. So if I move it exactly, now let's move an hour forward. Here is Uranus, 13 degrees 15 minutes Taurus. Here is the moon, 13 degrees, and to make it exactly, there you go, 13 degrees 15 minutes, 12:58. So it's like it is there, okay? So it's kind of like it's kind of basically saying to us, like, there is a very strong message that we all need to understand. We need to communicate. We need to stand the line. Remember, it's after full moon in Aries, and now Sun kicks into intense Scorpio to face. The soul is kind of going to like Indiana Jones, to the Shambhala, to face things. And as this is happening, Mercury is doing this quincunx to Uranus. So oh, you did hear? Oh. Locking all doors, exactly. Okay, so the warnings about Halloween was mainly for the parents. Unless you adults still knock on doors of strangers to get some lollies, which I don't recommend, but hey, if that's what you like, you know. Scorpio season, your own kinks, you know. But the warning is that to all parents. Usually on Halloween, beautiful innocent kids like to knock on doors and to do like trick or treat, and they like to get some candies and lollies and whatever. I don't know even if it's allowed by the Capricornian party to do that this year, but in case it is allowed and you are sending your kids to knock on doors, please be aware that your kids will be knocking on doors of people that has been in lockdown for a very long time. Some people are doing okay, but some people are not. Some people lost the plot. Some people are a bit cuckoo, unstable. Okay? So you don't really want to expose your kids in this intense energy on Halloween to knock on doors of some people who lost the plot. And suddenly a beautiful girl knocks on the door. Trick or treat. Why are you not putting your face mask on? Why did you come here? Did you take the juice? You didn't take the juice? Did your mom know that you're knocking on people's door? Blah, blah, blah. And suddenly, leave me alone. The girl goes home crying, traumatized. She wanted a lollipop, a candy for Halloween, and what she got was abused by some cuckoo that was in lockdown 6 months. So the warning is, please don't let your kids go by themselves this year, knocking on doors of strangers, because not all of society is stable. So please be with your kids, supervise it, make sure that then the doors they're knocking on are safe doors. Okay? That's the warning. Don't go trick-or-treating, yeah. Enough tricking is going on, exactly. It's quite difficult to hear me. Is that better, Dennis? Maybe your own levels of your own speakers are not good, Dennis. Intense, my brother. Kate, intense. Yeah, in bar, shalom. Natalie, there's been trick and treat for the last... Yes, exactly. Everyone who's taking the juice is basically playing the game trick or treat. Trick or treat. Everyone's been tricked by thinking they got a treat. Oh my God. Everyone been tricked for thinking they got a treat. But they actually got a treat. They tricked them. And now they will have to be treated by the trick that treated them. Wow. Hello, Scorpio. Okay. Oh, yeah. So pay attention, okay? This is Sunday tonight, 9:54. Moon Gemini 13:15, Uranus 13:15. Mercury rules Gemini, okay? So Mercury is the ruler. Mercury here, 12 degrees, 58 minutes. I'll move it a bit forward so you will enter the 13 degrees, so it will all make sense a bit more in the numbers for you. There it is. Uranus, 13 degrees, 15 minutes of Taurus. The Moon, 13 degrees, 33 minutes of Gemini. Mercury, 13 degrees, Libra. So this is creating Vum, Vum. That's called a Yod, a finger of God. Okay? And a Yod basically means like pay attention to that which is happening. And so what is this? Mercury rules the Gemini, and Gemini is where you have the north node of the moon, Black Moon Lilith conjunct the moon. Tonight, it's happening right now as I speak to you, okay? And so we are all on an emotional level, the moon, oh my God. The moon, the feminine, the emotions, the feelings is in Gemini. We are trying to understand, what are we feeling? Why are we feeling like that? You may be kind of contemplating your feelings. You may be processing, thinking, analyzing it, trying to define it, trying to understand it, like, why am I feeling like that? Why am I feeling like that? How do I want to feel? Because Gemini is with the north node of the moon. So as you're feeling what you're feeling, we are trying to understand, how do we want to feel? Like why are we not feeling the way we want to feel? Now, the north node of the moon is on the first degree of Gemini. It's the Pleiades. So the north node is channeling to us the collective future, the collective consciousness future, and our own personal destiny future. And it's guided by the Pleiades, by the divine love and light, the brotherhood's family of love and light. Very strong guidance for our future is coming through. And as it's come through Gemini, it aligns with Mercury, who is in Libra. So it's like, hey, you better get this right. You need to understand what's going on. You need to create the right agreement. You need to talk for yourself, speak up for yourself, stand up for fairness, justice, equality. Hold the line. Who you are, speak for yourself, defend yourself, represent yourself in the face of discrimination, of abuse, of alienation, of whatever. Stand up and defend yourself and speak up for yourself. And then this Gemini with the Mercury in Libra are pointing at Uranus. Okay, here is the Mercury in Libra with the Gemini party. Okay, here your Moon and Black Moon Lilith pointing at Uranus. Uranus in Taurus. There's this shocking reality. Sudden, unexpected events are happening to me, and it happened from the full moon until now. Remember that the moon, after the full moon, as I showed you, the moon came on top of Uranus as Mars squared Pluto. And so all the events of the last few days, we are all trying to meditate on it, understand it on an intellectual level as the moon is in Gemini, and we're trying to understand how to trade that which we feel, how to discuss, how to converse, how to communicate, how to sign contracts, agreements that are for the future. And it aligns with Uranus. So Uranus is like in a rebellion way. Be the maverick, think outside of the box, come up with new solutions that are kind of genius and enlightenment, like realizations. Aha, maybe a revelation is going to be revealed to you. Exposure of some news. Okay, this is also news, communication, internet. So very, very interesting that, today, tomorrow, we might have some headlines which we're going to go like, oh my God. Like I know that there is a movie going around of Mr. F, who is the famous Mr. F of this poo. of him basically being documented sitting among others Sagittarius people of like scientists and knowledgeable people in 2012, 2013, talking about the potential of how to create a situation which is similar to the situation that unfolds on Earth over the last poo time. And so things are going to start coming into the awareness. This is Scorpio season. Exposure of the hidden, exposure of lies, exposure of corruption, exposure of abuse of power, exposure of abuse of sex, exposure of abuse of money, exposure. So remember, all this is kind of supporting the collective process as well, which we all been cooked in together. So this is now coming on the kind of positive way. Until now, I kind of hit you with the challenges we may face in this Scorpio season, which are pretty intense. In a positive way, if you can call it positive, we're gonna basically start receiving now the exposures, revelations, whistleblowers, truth coming out, news, headlines, leaks of information, leaks of data, leaks of insights that will suddenly kind of blow people's mind and will create great fear in society because they took part in an experiment. Fairly Avenue, Natalie. Okay, cool. Kate, felt your struggle. Was wondering if you'd even make it tonight and how bloody awesome you are for doing this. I'm knackered. You must be beyond exhausted. I'm not exhausted. I'm just disappointed. Very disappointed in people that have betrayed me and people that abused me. Only disappointed. But not tired, not exhausted. Cancel Halloween. Hanan, hello Hanan. And Simon, me too today, trying to understand instructions to stir up my generator and solar power panels. That sounds like an exciting thing. So back to the message. The message is that today and tomorrow, there's a message coming through. And that message is kind of saying to you, like, you need to rebel against the old way of being you, against your old values, Taurus. Your old values, you became too comfortable in your uncomfortable place. It's almost like Taurus, he likes comfort. Taurus is stubborn. It's hard to change. He likes the routine. He likes to, I'm safe and stable and secure here, even though it's not pleasant, it's not fun, it's not safe, it's not secure, but the Taurus got used to the unsafe place, so it stays there because it's familiar, it's secure by its familiarity, it's a routine. And so Uranus comes to Taurus, to Zebda, and says like, enough with your old values. Break free from your comfortable place. Break free from your safe place. It's like you have to do something different. You have to shake the boat a bit and get out of here for you, because it's your future calling you. Okay, Uranus is saying, is like, hey, Taurus life, not just Taurus's. Hey, your Taurus archetype, your safety, security, stability, you have to take some radical action here to change your life. Get out of your comfort zone, which is not comfortable at all, and make the change, which may feel scary, Scorpio season. You may be afraid of it, Scorpio season, because it's the unknown, Scorpio season, but you have to do it because your future is calling you in a very loud and clear way. Now, if you kind of like meditate a bit and listen to the inner dialogue that is coming through your higher self, Uranus higher self, messages from beyond time and space, North Node in Gemini with the Pleiades, from higher dimension of light. If you just quiet your lower mind, Mercury is the lower octave of Uranus. So Uranus is the higher mind, Mercury is the lower mind. If you lower your lower mind a bit and allow this conversation to happen, then the higher mind, with the guidance of the Pleiades, will be able to channel to you that which you need to understand, that as you face your fears, you face the greatest love of your life. And as you face your trauma, you face your true healing. Remember that on the full moon, Mercury was in opposition to Chiron. And remember that Chiron is connected to all of this because of the trine to Saturn, to the North Node, which is connected to Mercury. Okay, so here's the blue kite we spoke about at the beginning. So everything is got to do with the same old wound that we must heal for the future, okay? The exact Sun North Node will happen Let's see. Let me move a few hours forward into tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon. So, a bit back. Here it is. There we go. The exact, here is your sun on first degree, 55 minutes Scorpio. Exact quincunx to the north node of the moon, 1 degree, 55 minutes of Gemini. Tomorrow at 2 o'clock and 3 minutes Melbourne time. Okay? So tomorrow in the afternoon, pay attention to your messages in meditation or in your wake state that are coming from out of nowhere. You know, things may come at you. Remember, this is Mercury and Gemini, it's communication. Someone may give you a call and say, hey, guess what? I just saw your partner kiss someone. Hey, guess what? I just found out that your partner lied to you. Hey, guess what? I just discovered that your partner cheated on you. Hey, guess what? Guess what I've heard in the news? They just said that so-and-so did so-and-so and it's now fully exposed. You know, things like that. It's like, hey, guess what? China, biggest mortgage bank, is on the verge of collapse. And as you know, China is a big player in the global real estate department, which is a big, big red flag for all the people who invested in real estate, even though Ami told you in the last 4 years that it's not a financial advice, but the biggest crash in real estate in history is coming. So, just for you to be aware. 4 years I've been warning people. 4 years I've been warning people. There's going to be a lot of destruction financially coming up now. Uranus is in Taurus. Uranus is gonna berserk Taurus, finance, economy. And this is happening with the North Node, all this in Gemini, trade, markets, okay? And so you better take action, you know, and everyone who bought Bitcoin was very happy this week because we broke all-time high this week. Woohoo, family, as I promised you, you see? Don't you worry, hodl strong. Through the bull run, you need to hodl strong as well. Don't get excited because it went up a few $1,000s and sell too early because you're going to miss up the massive rockets. Again, nothing I say about crypto, about anything financial is a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I make that loud and clear. I'm only sharing with you what I know from spirit and from my own knowledge for your benefit. Never listen to everything I say blindly. Always do your own research and always make your own decisions, take your own actions based on your own calling. And I'm just sharing with you what I know. What I know is that you don't want to sell your Bitcoin until February at least, if at all, because your Bitcoin is going to go up in the price of dollar, because the dollar is about to start going down in its value until it will reach zero sometimes in the near future, the latest 2024. By 2024, the dollar is history and Bitcoin is the new standard. You do you, I do me, and everyone's happy in the family. Now, so this is tomorrow. And maybe this is the message that you're receiving from me that's only knocking you off your socks and stirring your scope, your fear of money. Oh my God, financial crash? The real estate crash? Oh no, this is scary. What does that mean? You know, Sonny, what did Ami just throw on you? A truth bomb of Mercury in Libra? Here I am giving you a message for fairness, justice, equality. I want you to be safe. I want you to protect yourself. I want you to make sure that you are doing the right thing and that you are not going to do the wrong thing and then hurt yourself. And it's aligning with the North Node, with the Pleiades. Hello. Hi. Do you wonder why I sit here in the lighthouse, surrounded by crystals and lights and camera and goodies of spirit surrounding me in order to give you a message? Selflessly. Unconditionally, 4 years, telling you that Babylon is falling down, that the old patriarchy is crumbling down, that we are now in the bridging of ages, that we are now in such a massive historical time that physical reality is about to change drastically. The last year and a half have showed you how physical reality has been changing drastically. But once it knocks on the bank's door and suddenly the money goes south, then the real shit show begins. And so here I am delivering that message to you directly from the future with Uranus, rebellious way, out of nowhere, unexpected. I may be shocking some of you, I may be kind of causing some of you to have some real kind of scared feelings around it, but you need to remember the song of Nick Barber. when you let go of fear, the truth will appear so simple and clear. You don't need to be afraid of it. It is what it is. Life will go on. The question is, what do you do about it, and what actions do you need to take? Okay, so if you need, more guidance, join our community, which is thanks to them I'm doing what I'm doing. So thank you, Patreon family, for your love and support endlessly, continuously through all this journey. If you do want to support us, the freebies you can do for me is press like on this movie. It helps. Subscribe to our channel. It helps. Further than that, you can go to healingdelight.com, where you will find all the affiliate links for the cryptocurrency best connections you could have. If you use my affiliate links, it supports me a bit in return. That would be greatly appreciated. And if you want to join our awesome community, it's on patreon.com/healingdelight, which is only expanding further and further and further. This week I've opened and initiated the schooling chat room for everyone to start discussing the options of schooling, education for our kids. What can we do? How can we come together and create homeschooling activities and things like that? As soon as I've done that, I've received already 2 requests for 2 new groups. One is like health and fitness. One is for, what was the other one? Today I saw a request. What was it for? I forgot. Health and fitness, and another one was for something. And then there's the old request for dating. So yeah, we are definitely expanding, but just give me a break. Let me do it step by step. So this is tomorrow again. Tomorrow, the alignment, very powerful. As this is happening, Mars 2620 is coming off now, the square to Pluto, so it eases up that pressure. Oops, not this. Where is it? No. I've opened the wrong window. Sorry. Don't mind me. I'm talking to myself here. So as this is happening, then we've got Venus with Neptune. And Venus here is on the 18th. And she's building now. Just a second. I'm just fixing my visuals on my screen so everything is much better for me. Okay. So here you can see, here is Venus on the 18 degree 47 minutes of Sagittarius, and Neptune is on the 20th degree and 46 minutes, okay, of Pisces. And as we move along, I'll take it a day forward. Here is Venus there, and another day. And this is too far. I'm going to take it a few hours back. There it is. No, here. And a few minutes back. There it is. Wednesday, 11:52 a.m. So Wednesday morning, this is where things kind of get a bit of a weirdness, because a few things are happening. So pay attention again. What happened to us since the full moon on Wednesday night? The events that took place then activated on Friday, Saturday with the square of Mars to Pluto, that are now today and tomorrow are kind of really being configured in our mind. We are thinking, we are processing what's going on, how we feel about it, why we feel about it like that, what's happening here, how to negotiate, how to converse, how to communicate, how to express. And this is all we're getting the messages, we're getting the download. And then, before I go into that, let me take it a few hours back. What's important to know is that the moon will enter Leo on Tuesday morning. So Tuesday morning, the moon will move from Gemini into Cancer, excuse me. So here is the moon in Cancer on Tuesday morning. So now we are like processing our emotions and our feelings and everything that happened to us after the full moon. But once we come to Tuesday morning, the moon comes to its home sign, Cancer, the place of emotional security and insecurity, the nurturing of the mother to a baby, where we feel the emotional connection or disconnection. And here it comes. And this is the thing, Halloween. When is the date of Halloween, the exact date of Halloween? I'll just say hello to the love stream chat as you answer me. There we go. Simon, okay. Hanan. Dennis, feel energized because I can now swim every day. A bit chilly because only pools that are allowed to be open are outdoors, but fantastic. Good on you, Dennis. I'm happy you can swim again. Okay. And okay, I can read your notes. I'm checking in. Yeah, don't watch horror movies. There's enough horror in reality. House now in the market, freedom from control. Feeling very sad and uncomfortable. Yeah, I know. That's kind of part of it. Sweeney Todd, hello. You're never late, brother. Never late, brother or sister. I don't know. Hello, Kate. The name of the song is Heart Mystery of Nick Barber. Heart Mystery. Releasing myself from band. Yeah, good. Okay. So, pay attention to the messages coming through today, tomorrow. Tuesday morning, we're waking up, and it's a new kind of vibration. Moon kicks into Cancer. We're suddenly starting to feel, as the sun is now on the 2nd degree of Scorpio. Here is the sun, 2nd degree of Scorpio, 41 minutes. So sun is really traveling through Scorpio now, and things are getting intense. And then the moon comes into Cancer, and she goes like, oh my God, I'm not feeling secure. I'm insecure. All these changes are knocking on my door. I may be feeling fears, processing traumas, fears, all these things. Sun is in Scorpio. And, the Mercury is still coming off to quincunx to Uranus, so some shocking news may come our way, some shocking revelations. Again, could be a phone call from a friend or a relative or someone you meet at the street that suddenly tell you something that you didn't know about something, and suddenly that goes like poof, blows your mind away, and you're processing it with Uranus. And at the same time, the moon kicks into Cancer. It goes like, and what's the moon gonna do in Cancer? It's gonna oppose the Capricorn, Pluto. Okay, so the moon now knows that it's facing its insecurity and where it can feel at home, safe and nurtured. But as it's doing that, it's doing the first square. It's doing the trine, Scorpio Cancer. There we go. There we go. Here comes the moon into Cancer. Here comes the trine. So it's kind of like the sun is in Scorpio, moon is in Cancer. That's Tuesday afternoon now. And it's almost like the sun goes like, it's okay, baby. Don't be afraid. We're going to get through this. It's okay. It's harmonizing, okay? So it's kind of like, this is going to be for a transformation. I know you feel insecure about it. I know you feel maybe intimidated or afraid, but it's okay. It will be for a benefit. Mercury 1436 is breaking off still with Uranus. So it's kind of like things are coming our way that we maybe don't know how to understand or analyze or digest, but, there's a reassurance. We're going to be okay. Now, Mars is coming off the square to Pluto, but Venus is now building up the square to Neptune, okay? So here's Neptune 2046, and here's Venus 1945, so 1 degree away. And it's coming to conjunction with Juno. And it's also starting to create the alignment to Jupiter 22. Remember what we spoke about, the 24, 22, 20 degree. It's all like very active degrees. Because you've got like 26 Mars, Juno, Venus will be 22, 23, Pluto 24, Jupiter 22, Neptune 20. There's a lot of activity on those degrees, so they're playing together. But then the exact... here comes the rebels. The exact alignment of Venus to Neptune will be... let's see... 2045. There it is. 2045. Here it is. The exact alignment square of Venus to Neptune, Wednesday 12:15 p.m. So Wednesday afternoon, Sun is already on 3rd degree Scorpio. Mars is on the 27 degree 37 minutes Libra, the final 2 degrees. So Mars is really taking action for justice, fairness, equality. It's really fired up. The moon is squaring Mercury. So moon in Cancer, feeling insecure, squaring friction with Mercury in Libra. there might be some communication or exchange of words or exchange of information which might create some friction, feelings of insecurities. And both of them, as they move along, look, it's also the moon trines Neptune, so it's kind of like supportive, some harmonious activity with Neptune retrograde. And then you've got Venus here, who is squaring Neptune. So, and this will basically, it's kind of from tomorrow already. It's already starting from now, to build up, but it will peak on Wednesday afternoon, and it will kind of last until Thursday, Friday even, because it's gonna come off it. And this can kind of, on top of the moon in Cancer, this can make all the feeling of insecurity, self-image and insecurity kind of really be heightened. You may feel like people looking at you funny or judging you funny or thinking funny or strange about you. And it's kind of like, it's Neptune retrograde. So it's kind of like, it's our own delusions, it's our own deceptions, it's our own kind of old woundings that is coming up to the surface, guided by all this Chiron energy. Old woundings coming up, and it's like, let's say you have a big bum, okay? And you're very conscious of your bum, and you wish you had a flat bum. And it's funny, the people with flat bum want a big bum and put Botox in it, and the people with big bum want flat bum and do like fat suction out of it. So why? Because no one is happy with their own bum. Why? Because the media is telling them something. And so this is kind of Venus in Sagittarius. It's kind of like, what kind of higher wisdom and knowledge are you gaining from this experience that you see in yourself, like feeling maybe like, looking at yourself funny, or self-image issues, or things that, you think that maybe people are, doing things to you. Sun is in Scorpio, so it's like, issues of trust, betrayal, abandonment, rejection, abuse, right? Who is lying to me? Who is saying the truth? Remember, this is also coming with all the kind of Mercury 15. Mercury did the alignment with the moon in Cancer. So this week, might bring some news, might bring some headlines that you go like, what is going on? Remembering that Mercury is doing the shadow. So Mercury is still covering the area in which we were at the beginning of, at the end of September, middle of September. So this is checkpoint 3 now coming into. And so yeah, this is kind of Venus Neptune, could be kind of like maybe dreamy like, or delusion like, or facing the self-image like, and then that's the main thing of this day. As I take you a day, let's move the day forward into Thursday. By Thursday, there was another thing. I wanted to talk about another thing. I forgot now. But okay. But then on Thursday, the next shift, on Thursday evening, 8 o'clock and 7 minutes p.m., the moon will move into Leo. So then the emotion, feminine goddess is stepping into the royal self of Leo. Like, I need to feel royal. I want to feel good. I want to feel like I really want to feel. But this is coming. This is important. Let me take it a few hours back before the moon moves into Leo. The moon will oppose Pluto. Okay? So we have this Neptune with Venus. And then on top of that, we've got, while Neptune is doing, look, here is Neptune, here's Venus. So Venus is kind of coming off the square to Neptune and building on the alignment to Jupiter. Okay? So this is kind of like maybe feeling crap about something, self-image, insecurities, the way you look or the way you feel about yourself, something around your connection to love. Venus is conjunct Juno, so something to do with love, relationships, the most sacred relationship, friendships, unions, may be very disappointing. Remember that the south node of the moon is in Sagittarius, so it's the past past beliefs, past values, past teachings, what we used to be told about marriage, about relationships, about partners, what we thought about partners or friends or family, how we perceived them, what we believed them to be. That is suddenly coming into kind of real powerful realization of who is really sacred in our life, who is really divine soul connection in our life, as we all want to feel the Neptune, the divine love connection. And Venus is the lower octave of love, Neptune is the higher octave of love. So as they square each other, there's a friction. It's like, what is real? What is an illusion? Why did I deceive myself? Maybe I've over-idolized my lover or my partner to be something that they were never really. And now they're showing their true color. Now they're showing their lies. Now they're showing that they deceived or lied or abused. Or Sun is in Scorpio. Maybe they cheated. Maybe they lied to you. Maybe they abused you with money, with sex, with power. They utilized their power and sexuality in order to manipulate you and influence you in order to gain their selfish agendas. And suddenly all these lies are coming out through Neptune squaring Venus. As Venus comes on top of Juno, it's like there's a real kind of truth check down here. And this is like, you have to stand the line. Mars is on 28 degrees of Libra. You have to stand your line of what is just, what is unjust, what is fair, what is unfair. And you have to find the courage and the bravery to represent yourself in the court of law. Mars and Mercury in Libra, court of law, justice, legalizations. You have to really hold the line, hold the line, hold the line. As the moon in Cancer opposes Capricorn, Pluto. Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio, where the sun is. So suddenly now, Sun is in Scorpio, and Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio, is suddenly opposing the moon in Cancer, which kind of like, but I'm scared of facing this trauma, I'm scared of facing this abuse, I'm scared of it's dark, it's scary, it's frightening. But if you will not face that fear, if you will not face that abuse of power, that abuse of sex, that abuse of money, if you will not face the true divine love calling inside of you and face the fact that you might have been deceived, you might have been lied to, you might have been cheated on. Remember, there's like this Sunday, Monday is like revelations coming through. So all this is building up to that. And so, Wednesday, Thursday might be uncomfortable days. To be honest, Wednesday onwards might be uncomfortable days. With a bit of a window of opportunity there, because then we've got Venus sextile Jupiter. Right? So Jupiter 22nd, 29 of Aquarius, Venus 21:37. So I'm going to take it now forward. And here is Venus, Jupiter 22:30. Let's remove, now we move Venus to 22. Up. Back. Here is Venus, 22 degrees, 30 minutes of Sagittarius. And she is now sextile in Jupiter, 22 degrees and 30 minutes Aquarius. Remember now, Jupiter and Saturn are both in Aquarius, so it's about the future. This is about the future, Aquarius, other people, the new connections of which will take us to a new innovative future. Okay, so this kind of the future is very highlighted here with Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius. The future is very highlighted here with the North Node in Gemini, 2nd degrees, okay? So 2nd degree Gemini, went back to 2nd degree. Very highlighted the future, okay? And so this kind of sextile to Jupiter, it's from Wednesday starts. Friday is the crescendo. Friday 6 a.m., 6:07 a.m. Maybe we even say 6:06:06. Let's see. Yeah. No, actually we're going, yes, we are going back. The exact moment is Friday 5:52 a.m. where the Venus will do this sextile to Jupiter. But the build up to the alignment is always the most powerful thing, into the crescendo and then the fade away. So we will feel this from, say, Wednesday, as Venus is doing the square to Neptune, and we're facing this kind of illusion, understanding, trying what is true, what is false, what is love, what is not love, where have I fooled myself, what do I need to let go of, and it's very, very close to home, Venus is with Juno. It's the most closest relationship. Your marriages, your partnership, your most closest relationship are really coming into reality truth check, because Sagittarius is the natural universal law of what is truth. What is the real truth? It's a search for truth in Sagittarius, for wisdom, for knowledge. It's like, what does the sages say? What will Dalai Lama say about this? What will all kind of masters and philosophers? That's Sagittarius, because they're searching for that truth, that ultimate truth. And so Venus and Juno in Sagittarius conjunctions are really searching for the higher truth of it all, of what is really going on and what needs to be done. The moon is in Leo, so it's all about like, we want to feel royal, we want to feel good, we want to feel like king and queens, because we just come from the Cancer moon with Pluto, which made us kind of afraid or scared or intimidated or abused. Thank God Mars is on the end of Libra, really kind of giving us the courage and the bravery to kind of really stand up and represent ourselves and hold the line with Mercury in Libra, but we're doing it with fairness, with equality, with diplomacy, in the right way, with integrity. Think that you represent yourself in a court of law, and you have to speak very, very appropriately about yourself, So yeah, and this is kind of, it's justice, justice, justice coming into all relationships. Anyone who cheated, I mean, seriously, you've got Venus coming together with Juno in Sag. You've got Mars and Mercury in Libra, justice, fairness, and equality, as they are searching for the highest truth here. With the Sun in Scorpio, oh my God, some people are gonna have some real truth bomb coming into their life this week. Some relationships are gonna get some insights of cheats, betrayals, abandonment, rejection, lies, deceits, galore this week. Liars, be ready to be exposed. Truth seekers, be ready to rub your hands as the lies are being exposed. Cheaters, karma is knocking on your door. People who've been cheated on, universe is coming to provide you the truth. Okay? Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it, Scorpio. It's for your evolution. It's for your transformation. Trust the death and rebirth. Okay? And so this is happening as Venus is squaring the Neptune, and then she's coming off the square to Neptune, and she's still squaring Neptune when she's doing this sextile to Jupiter. And that basically brings a bit of the good vibe. It's almost like all this thing comes to kind of shatter your reality of the past, and suddenly Venus comes with Jupiter and says like, but you know what? This person really loves you. This person really enjoys your company. This person is really a true friend. This person is really truly loving you. Let's go and have fun with them. Let's meet up with them. Let's connect with them. Let's start building the connection of the future. I don't want to sit with that person that I just discovered that was lying to me and betrayed my trust and cheated on me. Stuff that. They're in the past. They're gone. See you later. Sayonara. Arrivederci. Hey you, I really enjoy spending time with you. Let's go for a walk. Because that's Jupiter and Venus. It's like, let's have fun, let's connect, let's start building these connections that actually connect us to our truth of who we are. People that really, truly see us for who we are, truly value us. Venus, a true relationship with Juno. Let's focus on creating some new karmic soul connections, which could be really good and uplifting and enriching with wisdom and knowledge and fun and excitement. It's with Jupiter. Now, as for us crypto people and traders and investors, this also means that Wednesday, Thursday, we are now doing the correction in the crypto market. As we said last week, we're doing the correction from the 67 that we climbed up, and now we're correcting. Let me bring it up so we can all see it. Let me see. Let me see where I can bring that. Bit of crypto moment here for all the crypto family. Everything we said last week is unfolding beautifully. BTC, there we go. So we're going to look at the chart of Bitcoin now, and there it is. Okay. This is the daily chart. Oops. Okay. Daily chart of Bitcoin, US dollar, and what? Oh, this is, oh, so sorry. Let me fix it. Oh, it's Ethereum. Oh, Sorry about that. BTC US. There we go. So I'm gonna bring you now the chart of Bitcoin. Here we go. Okay. Let's make it a bit larger for everyone to see. So this is what Bitcoin has done since, this is the daily, right? So here we are today, Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday. This is the last live stream. We spoke about it and we said, we're now gonna go, we broke through all this, through all this resistance. Okay, this line, you see all these prices here. Oh, you're not seeing it, sorry. You're seeing all these prices here, and all these prices here, and all these prices here, and all these prices here. So this was basically a big area of resistance, which last week after the live stream, we smashed right through it. We went up to 67, a new all-time high. And now we are landing back to use the previous resistance. Okay, this was previous resistance, this area of the 50, you can say from 55,500, we can even go now. Let's say from 56,500 US dollars up to 61 was the previous resistance, but more like 59.5. Now that we've kind of broke above it, now we're coming down to use it as support. So we will most likely drop further, at least to the 59. Yeah, we already crashed here to 59.6. Most likely we will crash further at least to 58.5, potentially 57. Yeah, even the worst case 56,500 US, 56.6. That will be a bargain basically, but don't wait to buy this price because it's very unlikely you'll get it unless you're a very experienced trader. If I'm you, I'm more than happy to buy Bitcoin at 57,000 US or 57.5 or 58,000. Any of these prices from 59.5 down to 57 is a great price to buy in at the current landscape, because from here, beautiful family, as I showed you in the past, from here, okay, let me take it down. What we're going to do, oops, not this one, no, from here, so we're gonna go here, oops, where it is, here we are. We're gonna go from here down to here, and then from here, then from here, we're most likely going to here, okay, somewhere around here. Of course, there will be like another boom, boom, boom in the way, okay? That will take us to the area of the 120. From there, it's very, very highly potential that we will then do a 50% correction, 60% correction down to here, okay? And everyone will say, that's it, Bitcoin is going down again, all the FUD. And then from here into February, oops, you're not supposed to do that. From here into February, okay, let me do one thing. We don't even have to crash that much, but if we do, it will be completely okay, because from there, we're going there. There you go. That's why I say, like, we've got until February, because now comes the big one, okay? So that's how it looks in the smaller version, right? So we've done that, and then we're gonna do boom to the 100, 120. We're gonna do a nice 50% correction before it doesn't have to be. We might even just do 30% correction down to the 80 zone. So I will not sell and buy, because you never know when to sell and buy, okay? Here you need to sell a bit to take some profits, 100K, 120K, go for your life. But just know, it's like, don't oversell your position, because by February, we are somewhere in this area. You know, somewhere in this area, anywhere between, let's say, 250. This will be my kind of go-to zone. Anywhere between 500 and 250 is an option for the top of this current bull. Pay attention, we are on a multi-year bull now, okay? So, yeah, I wouldn't sell too much if I'm you. And none of this is a financial advice. I'm just sharing with you what I know, what I see. But yeah, basically I will not sell anything until we at least pass the 100k, if you need to sell at all anything, but I will not even sell anything there, because before you know it, we're blasting up and up. So that's the big picture about Bitcoin. But yeah, basically this week, this is what we're gonna see this week. Let's bring it to this week. Okay, so here we are doing the correction, landing probably around this area. Here comes the Venus with Neptune, illusions, deceptions. Sun is in Scorpio. Oh no, I've lost all my money. What a terrible mistake I've done. I bought Bitcoin here and now it's there. And then people do silly mistakes of selling if they don't know. But people who are actually smart are buying into the fear. You buy into the Scorpio season. You don't let Scorpio season scare you. You actually buy in the Scorpio season. Because then what happened? Suddenly Venus with Jupiter. Ta-da! And we're blasting up again. Oh no, we're going up. Venus and Jupiter. Boom. And Scorpio. Manipulation of markets. Yeah? But here I am channeling to you, saying to you, do not worry if you went down $5,000, because the next station is up here. And then even if we crash the 50-60%, the next station after that is up there. So chillax, enjoy the ride and have fun while you're eating your popcorn. But in a bull run, you need to know how to hodl, because if you sell here, you will miss this and this and this and this and this. And if you will sell here and you think you buy here, but you didn't buy on time, and suddenly you jumped before you know it, and you're buying even higher than you sold, and then, oh, you sell here, but there's here and here and here. And hey, what if we go all the way to 500,000? What will you do then? Okay, what if this will actually go like here? And only then it will do that, huh? You never know. But hey, on a bull run, what do? You say to yourself, you know what? When it gets to 100,000, I'll take 10% out. Then when we go to 200,000, I'll take another 20% out. And then when it goes to 300, I'll take another 20% out. So you kind of dollar cost average. You scale your way out in the same way you scaled your way in. But yeah, this week most likely will be this scenario. Most likely we'll keep on the crash. People fall into illusions, delusions, make the wrong decision, get abuse of power, abuse of markets, abuse of money. Smart people will buy the dip in the range of $59,000 to $56,500 is a very good price range to get in. At the moment in this current landscape, I don't see it dropping anywhere below 50 for sure. For sure, nothing below 50, but I won't even gamble on that. 56,000 will be a bargain at the current landscape. And then, yeah, then Venus, Jupiter. Thursday comes in, boom, 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 boom. Wednesday, Thursday, we see like a mishmash of illusion in the markets, confusion, and we're taking off, okay? And Bob's your uncle. I'm your uncle, you know what I'm saying? It's a bit of crypto for you guys. So let me attend the chat room for a moment. Okay, how do you find the rooms on Patreon? Christy, if you're with us on Patreon and you haven't joined the Telegram, I don't know what you're doing, baby girl. Everything is on Telegram. All the links to our chat rooms are on Patreon. Look for the post I've done a few weeks ago, community post. Thank you, Jules, for the strength blessing. Halloween is next Sunday, the 31st. Ooh, let me talk to you about that day now. Christy, okay, you're talking about the chat room, cool. Post any links to our Telegram on YouTube, please. This is only for our community, only on Telegram. Now, let's move on since I warmed you up about Halloween. So Halloween is the 31st, next week when we meet. Oh, so we're going to meet next week, live stream on Halloween. Should we play the X-Files soundtrack next live stream? Hey, maybe aliens will start coming in. It's like, ooh, you know, you never know. So, where am I? Friday is the Venus Jupiter, okay? So most likely, potentially, you know, by Wednesday we're kind of bottoming the correction with scary drop, and then Thursday into Friday we're starting to blast up and recover the market of crypto. So, and also remember, so it's like this crypto, but it also means that, you know, exciting, great for partying, great for making love. Those people in good relationships, Sun in Scorpio. Transcendence through orgasms, fantastic sexuality, deep connection in bed, you know, allowing excitement to come into your bedroom, you know, exploring some things in a loving, safe environment between lovers, and really feeling the tantric explosion Kundalini. Rise, Kundalini, rise, baby. So yeah, good, happy feelings overall. Good luck as well. So good luck in the markets, good luck in things that you do, money, with things and socializing, picnicking, going around with friends, sex, I said sex, affection, great. And also like going on some adventure, because Venus in Sagittarius with Juno going on adventure. Hey baby, we never made love in nature. You want to go to the national park and see how it feels like to make love on a beautiful bushland next to a kangaroo? The only warning about it is just pay attention not to exaggerate and overdo things. Like Jupiter can overdo things, so overeat. You want to feel really good, and so you go to your favorite restaurant and you love their desserts, and because you haven't been there for 5 months, you go and you buy 5 other desserts, and you're eating all these desserts, and you finish with stomach ache and 2 kilos extra weight and things like that. Also be careful with the addictive substances, and nothing too excessive. Okay, so this is your Friday, good feelings Friday, excellent sex, connection, friends, socializing, party Friday. And then comes Sun square Saturn, which is on Halloween. So then we're gonna start feeling it. Okay, so a bit less. Let's go back. This is the last insight for this week before we end this live stream. 7th, there we go. Let's take it to the exact minute. Okay, there it is. Over here, you've got the Sun on 7 degrees, 11 minutes of Scorpio, while Mars is on the final critical 10 minutes of Libra. Oh my God, intense galore. Everyone feeling the real strong urge. This is Saturday at 8:43 p.m. So Saturday night, alert, 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 alert. Okay, because Friday night might be great for you. Someone might be cheating on someone this Friday night. Someone might be discovered cheating on someone this Friday night. Things like that. Or someone who's been cheated on and broken-hearted and smashed to the ground might receive some beautiful lover dropping into their life saying, hey, I would love to spend some time with you and have some fun with you. Let's have some excitement. Many things you can translate it in different ways. But yeah, the bottom line, Mars 29 degree, 52 minutes of Libra. Extreme, fiery need, action for justice, for fairness, for equality, to take action and to hold the line, hold the line, hold the line with integrity, with diplomacy. As the Sun, 7 degrees, 11 minutes, is squaring Saturn, 7 degrees, 11 minutes, Aquarius. And this can really present some really tough challenges, some really testing experiences. You can feel depressed, you can feel kind of pessimistic, like you may really suffer and feel like, nothing goes your way, and everything you try to do is hitting the rock or hitting the wall, restricted, heavy by all the burdens and the duties, responsibilities of Saturn. Cursed by the karma. Why do I deserve this karma? It's so depressing to be alive. Why is shit happening to me? It's kind of like under pressure. Because the Sun, the soul, you want to feel empowered in Scorpio. You want to feel sexy in Scorpio. You want to have that great connection with someone on Scorpio. You want to connect on a deeper level. You want to have abundance. You want to feel oomph. You want to feel in control and power of your life. Sun in Scorpio. But what are you facing? You're facing Saturn, external authorities and external responsibilities and duties that you need to fulfill in order to be responsible and mature and the right thing. And it's the law and order, it's the government, it's the institution, it's the structure of society. So you may want to throw an amazing party on Friday night, and you decide that you're doing whatever, and you're inviting way too many people into your house, and you're having loads of fun. And everyone gets wasted and the music is blasting. But then suddenly, 3 a.m., police knocks on your door. All of you, $5,000, fine. All of you, names, you all need to be in court of law. And suddenly you go home on Saturday and like, oh my God, I wanted to have a party and now I'm facing like this $5,000 fine. and now they're gonna persecute me and put me in court of law for doing a party. No, I thought we allowed them. That's kind of one scenario. Okay. So be careful, be careful. The key is to show patience, determination, and to walk with strong ethics, responsibly. Stop whining, stop crying, stop complaining. Just giddy up, pick up your sleeves, lift up your pants, and get to work. Focus on achieving that which demands your attention instead of getting upset, frustrated of that, okay? So in other words, we are going to be tested, we are going to be challenged, we're going to feel the burden, we're going to feel the responsibilities and the duties and the heaviness. That's the next weekend. And you may feel don't let yourself go. That's the thing. It comes after. Venus comes with Jupiter to give us that good feeling, almost like trick or treat, right? So you're getting that treat from the universe, that bit of good feeling, connection, love in the middle of all this shit. And then like a day after comes the sun with Saturn and says like, boom, get back to work. Do what you have to do. You can't just go and have sex all day long with a new partner. You can't just go and party all day long and abuse your power and abuse your sex and abuse your money. No. Get going. You have to own your power. And this is reminding me, Mars in Libra. You have to do what's right. You have to be fair. You have to act for justice. Don't just sit there and wait for something to be resolved for you. You go and initiate the solution. You go and collect the evidence, collect the facts, do the hard work, file all the documents, write all the details you need to write, collect all the things that you need to do. Do the hard work with patience, determination, responsibility, and due diligence. And be careful not to avoid the responsibilities, because then it will pile up and you will feel even more overwhelmed. That's the main thing, okay? So, don't let yourself go into your Chiron of like, why am I always getting the hard work on me? Why am I, okay? Venus is conjunct Juno, 24 degrees, as Sun square Saturn. It's karma time for relationships. It's karma time. Mars on 29:52 minutes of Libra is like literally physically knocking on the doors of everyone. Directly linked to Venus conjunct Juno in Sagittarius, the highest truth wants to be discovered, earned, learned, and understood in relationships, in the most sacred, honorable soulmate relationship, marriages, unions, partnership. As the sun in Scorpio shines the light into the hidden, into the lies, into deceits, into cheats and betrayals and abandonment and rejection, and it's facing square in Saturn. It's karma. It's judgment. It's time to face the consequences of your actions. So it's kind of like very unpleasant, okay? And whatever you may face, don't let your wounded self, Chiron, go into, I can't handle this, it's too much for me, I'm checking out, I'm gonna go and abuse myself with some alcohol or sex or drugs or whatever. No. Get to work. Sit on your ass and get to work and do whatever you need to do in order to achieve that which you need to achieve. The moon is in Leo on that day. So it's like you have to act for your royal emotion self. You have to represent yourself. You have to hold the line. By then, Mercury on the 20th degree of Libra is about to get out of shadow. Is getting out of shadow on the 25th degree a day or two after. And as the sun and all this is happening, then I will see you next Sunday, but let's go into that. And so remember, the Sun square Saturn, harsh kind of alignment. Saturday 8:43 p.m. is the crescendo, but it's building up to that. So expect, as I said, from Wednesday, a bit of a mishmash of a shit show with a bit of a candy. It's almost like you get smack on the face and a lollipop to just go and do your work. It's almost like, oh, hi Dad, how you doing? You didn't wash the dishes. Oh, I'm sorry, Dad, I didn't really mean to. Okay, here's $5. Go and wash the dishes. Something like that. Like you get a smack that you didn't want to get smacked, and you don't understand why you got smacked, and it hurts you, and you're confused. Neptune with Venus, square Venus, you're confused. You don't know what to think about this, and you're processing, you're analyzing. But then Jupiter with Venus, and then it's like Dad comes and gives you $5 and says, sorry, here's $5, and then he gives you the responsibility. But you still need to go and wash the dishes. Something like that, basically. So then let's take it hours forward, and bam, okay? Sunday, 1:21 a.m. So Saturday night, 5 hours after the Sun squares Saturn, Mars kicks into Scorpio. Boom, baby. Boom. Should we beat the drum? Scorpio season kicking in, full power kicking in, warriors are kicking in, power to the Scorpios, power of the Scorpios, death and rebirth, deep transformation, facing your fears, facing with courage for your future destiny, for your future destiny. I hope I made myself clear. As Mars kicks into Scorpio, Mercury 20 degrees is quincunxing Neptune 20 degrees Pisces. So we are now really understanding and realizing something here about something that has been an illusion, deception, a dream that is smashed or whatever. Venus is closing in on Juno still, and Moon is at the end of Leo, so it's very royal as the Mars kicks into Scorpio, very powerful transition. And then we're like really kicking in there, and this is Sunday, and as I move until the next live stream, let me see where Mercury is gonna be. Yes, okay. Then the Moon kicks into Virgo when I see you next week. Moon will be in Virgo, and we will talk much about more. So the next love stream will basically be around the new moon and many other things, the Scorpio season. By the new moon, I'm just quickly giving you a glimpse of what we're going to talk about next week. So new moon here on next Friday, 5th of November. By then Mercury is out of shadow, end of Libra. Mars, Moon, this is going to be a very powerful, intense new moon in Scorpio. Not this Friday, next Friday, we're going to talk about next week. I hope you all enjoyed the tonight love stream. And stay strong, have courage, trust the process, and don't be afraid of fear. When you're in fear, remember it will pass. Remember that you need to face it if you're ever to transcend it. And, try to connect with the things that you want to connect this week, and to disconnect from the things that are going to be disconnected on purpose from your life this week. Don't worry, it's gonna knock on your door. So let's finish with the same way we started. Rise in Appalachia. Have some resilience for next Saturday. Next Saturday, next weekend, when it kicks in. During this week, okay, so this is how it goes, okay? During this week, when it hits you, you've got Heart's Mystery by Nick Barber, okay? I'll show it to you again. Just for you to remember, okay? Remember this song for the Scorpio season. When you let go of fear, the truth will appear, so simple and clear. Once again, everyone. When you let go of fear, the truth will appear, so simple and clear. There's a feeling inside, so deep and so wide, so open and free. When love is revealed, all beings are healed, so naturally. Smudge your houses, cleanse your houses. Just got a new shipment of Palo Santo, by the way, family. If anyone needs some Palo Santo to cleanse yourself, to cleanse your spaces, we will need a lot of that. So yeah, play this song during the week when you kind of need that reminder, when you face fearful moments or painful experiences. It's really healing to hear that, very helpful. And then towards next weekend, listen to the song which we're going to end the live stream with. I love you all. Thank you all so much for your love and support. And yeah, let's keep on holding space together, rise together, and face everything together, because we can. Let go of your fears. Scorpio season. Happy Scorpio season. Resilience, family. Resilience. Be good. Sending you love.
I am resilient. I trust the movement. I negate the chaos. Uplift the negative. I'll show up at the table again and again and again. I'll close my mouth and learn to listen. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh. 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 These times are poignant. The winds have shifted. It's all we can do to stay uplifted. Pipelines through backyards, wolves howling out front. Yeah, I got my crew, but truth is what I want. Realigned and on point, power to the peaceful, prayers to the waters, women at the center, all vessels open to give and receive. Let's see the system brought down to its knees. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm made of thunder, I'm made of lightning, I'm made of dirt, yeah, made of the fine things. My father taught me that I'm a speck of dust and this world was made for me, so let's go and try our luck, said. I've got my roots down, 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 down deep. I've got my roots down, 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 down deep. I've got my roots down, down, down deep. I've got my roots down, down, down deep. So what are we doing here? What has been done? What are you gonna do about it when the world comes undone? My voice feels tiny, and I'm sure so does yours. Put us all together, make a mighty trust the movement. I negate the chaos, uplift the negative. I'll show up at the table again and again and again. I'll close my mouth and whoa, whoa, whoa. Uplift the negative. I'll show up at the table again and again and again. I'll close my mouth and learn to live.